Hey guys, today I'm going to do a review on the Kat Von D Lolita Por Vida palette. I'm just gonna say right off the bat, if you just clicked on this to leave like ridiculous comments about Kat Von D, just leave now because I don't have the patience for it. A lot of people don't like her. I'm not fond of her. I just really like the makeup, so I'm reviewing the makeup and that's it. I'm not here to talk about anything else. So, this is her most recent eyeshadow palette. I know I'm a little late on this because I got it for Christmas, so I asked and people still seemed to want me to do a review video on it. So that is what I'm doing today. There are a couple different finishes in this palette. There's 18 shades altogether. Let me open it first of all. There's a big mirror inside like there usually is with her palettes, and most of them anyway. I'm gonna bring my other light over here to kind of help us out and zoom in a little bit. I should have done this earlier, I'm sorry. Oh geez, okay, I think that'll be a pretty good angle. So there's matte, shimmer, foil, and super glitter finishes, which I believe the only super glitter is this one because it's actually a pressed glitter. I'm gonna bring this up just because I bring it up on all my palette review videos that I don't see anywhere on the packaging or on the website. I have the website pulled up right now where it says anything is like not intended for use in the immediate eye area, which is weird to me because usually when there's pressed glitters like this they will put that. I tend to get a lot of arguments in the comments of my videos when I point out that using glitter on your eye is not the best idea. Do people do it? Yes, but I'm going to point out that it's not a great idea because when you use the chunkier the glitter, the worse it is to use on your eye. No glitter is like technically deemed 100% eye safe because it's not a great idea to use it on your eye. This one is pretty fine, so it's not going to be as much of a problem as a chunkier glitter like the ones that are usually in the ColourPop palettes, but I just put it out there when I do a review that it's not the best idea to use glitter all over your eyes. Now, with that out of the way, I'm just going to get into doing the swatches. I'm probably going to butcher most of these names. I do not speak Spanish, nor can I like roll my R's or pronounce anything correctly, so don't hate on me for that. So this first one, and actually the writing is all in like metallic goldish writing, so it's kind of hard to read with the light glaring on it. That's why I have the, what do you call it? The website up so I can go buy this. So I think what I'm gonna do is swatch it in threes. It's just gonna be easier for me to do it that way as far as like cleaning my hand and stuff goes. So this first one is Preciosa. This one is sort of metallic. It's a cream shade. Pretty shimmery. I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see it because it's pretty, yeah, you can, it's picking it up. When the light hits it, you can see it better. And then La Lupe is a matte. This is like a pumpkin orange type shade. It looks a lot darker on the website. Like on the website it looks red, but it's definitely not a red, it's more of an orange. The swatch that they have on the website anyways. That's La Lupe. And then Amorcito. This is a matte light brown. I feel like my camera doesn't want to focus. So that kind of leans a little bit orangey too. So those are the first three shades. Very neutral. A lot of the shades in this palette are pretty neutral, but they have those pops of like, here goes my phone. They have those pops of like plum and purple on the side, a little bit of red. And the next one's Sonrisa. I actually have this all over my lid today. This is kind of hard to describe. It's almost like a light terracotta shade, but it has a really strong turquoisey shift to it. And try and get the light to hit it so you can see that color. That one's really pretty. Probably one of my favorites in this palette. Then we have, oh my god, Dolces Sueños. Like I said, I'm not gonna be able to pronounce these right. This is like a cream type finish. Super metallic copper. Really, really nice, but the thing that concerns me is if you remember, oh, there's the swatch. Back when Kat Von D first started her makeup line, like her original smaller palettes that had the rectangular eyeshadows in them, a lot of them had like a cream shadow or two in them, and that was the first thing that would dry up in the palette, and like I couldn't even make a dent in them because they dried out right away. These feel a lot creamier than those, so I'm guessing they changed the formula since then, but it's still something I'm gonna worry about with this, if these cream shadows and that the pressed glitter are gonna dry up at all, because they're creamy obviously, and this is not like an airtight packaging. It's just a metallic cardboard magnetic cardboard packaging, but that is a really pretty creamy copper. I like it a lot. I have really oily eyelids, and hoping that it's not gonna crease on me too much. I haven't used the creams on my lids yet, so I can't review those for you, but I will do some sort of update to let you know how they work out. Then we have Sylvia. I can say that one. This is a matte cream shade. Super soft. That's another one that's probably gonna be pretty close to my skin tone. It's more like a peachy, yellowy peachy shade. So that's the second row. And that cream one does wipe off pretty easily. It's not giving me any trouble cleaning wise. Now this middle row, this is all three of them are matte. So Muñeca, again, if I'm saying these wrong, I apologize. This is a really pale, dusty lavender shade. That one's very pretty. I used this as a transition shade yesterday. Oh my goodness. How do you say this now? Enamorada? Enamorada. This is a matte, another cream shade, but this one's more pinky. There's lots of cream shades in here, but they all have different undertones. And then the last one is Juanita. I can say that one too. That one is a matte, kind of like a mauvey brown shade. So very super neutral row right there, and they are all mattes. And then for the next row, we have Cruz. This is a sort of metallic taupey shade, like a brownish taupe. And then Reina is the pressed glitter. This is super soft, so like if you dig your finger in too hard, it's gonna make a mess. But this is gold and like maroon. Very fine. I will swatch it so you can see, because this one is very easy to clean off. Like the glitters don't stick to you. That's what that one looks like. And as you can see, like, not a lot of it stuck to my finger, so it's not as budge proof as the ColourPop ones are, where you have to like scrub and scrub to get it off your hand. And then Destino. That one's really soft too. This is like an iridescent, very pale peach. It's got a little bit of a pink flash to it. I should have painted my nails for this. I apologize. That's that row all together there. And then, not too bad with a swipe of my makeup wipe here. Hold on, let me grab another one. But it's definitely like you can get it all off with a wipe without having to scrub your hand, scrub the glitter off. Alright, so we have 2 rows left. This one is Romantico. This is a really pretty, I have pieces of the baby wipe stuck to me. Kind of bright purple with purpley pink sparkles in it. I don't know how well the sparkles are gonna pick up, but this is a very pigmented purple, which I'm happy with because there's been Kat Von D palettes in the past that have had purples I was really excited for, but then when you swatch them or try to use them, they weren't very pigmented. Purple is kind of a hard color to do, especially if it's matte. My nose is still a little stuffy here, but this one is a more like satin finish with glittery bits in it. So it's not as hard to do as a matte purple. Then we have Esperanza. She did have an entire palette called Esperanza. It was the one that had like a sugar skull on the front and it was very colorful. This one again is a matte cream, little bit pinky. Don't know how well you're gonna be able to see it. Hold on, my camera's not focusing. There we go. You can see it better if I turn it that way. So very, very pale. And then there is Rosario. And this is a pretty, not really cranberry. It's red, but it's not a true red. And it's a little bit metallic. It's not super duper reflective. I'm just gonna say it's like a berry red. So that's the middle row. Those 3 colors actually go really nicely together. And then this last row, we have Carino. It's got the little accent mark over the end. So this one looks a little bit patchy, but it swatches better than it picks up on your finger. It's a dark brown with a berry tinge to it. It's got like a little bit of a purple undertone to it. Then we have Luna. This is another one of my favorites in here. So pretty. This is like a metallic rose gold. That's just like a little swipe in there. It's a crazy color. So pretty. And then the last one has the same name as the palette itself. It's Lolita por Vida. It's just that matte Lolita shade. It's just a matte, kind of pinky terracotta shade. Very flattering. So those are the swatches of the palette. Overall, I really like it. You guys know, if you've followed me for a while, I've reviewed every single eyeshadow palette that Kat Von D has ever put out, so I didn't want to not review this one. I like it though, like color story wise, it's right up my alley because I really like purples and neutral shades, and just all these colors together are like a really nice everyday palette to me anyway. The quality, I don't really have any complaints about that. There's a couple eyeshadows that are like not as pigmented as others, but overall I'm happy with the quality. It's not like, I don't know if this was considered her holiday palette this year. I'm guessing it was, because she usually puts one out, like a bigger palette like this, for the holidays, but there was no like holiday line announced this year, and it has been a while since she did an eyeshadow palette, so I don't know if the Kat Von D line is like scaling down or what. I know there hasn't been as many releases as there has been in previous years, so Don't know what's up with that. I think her inability to keep her mouth shut when it comes to like her personal decisions and everything kind of killed her makeup line, but if that's just my honest opinion. And I said I wasn't going to talk about anything other than the makeup, so I'll shut my mouth and keep it at that. But overall, I really enjoy the palette. I have been using it since I got it for Christmas to try and test it out. I totally didn't use the cream shades yet, which I need to do that so that I can see if they crease or not on me. I think as long as you use a good primer or base, you should be good to go. It's not like, maybe in the summertime if I try to use them they'll crease on me, but usually this time of year if I try to use a cream product it doesn't give me too much trouble on my eyes because my skin isn't as oily in the winter as it is in the summer. But yes, I really enjoy it so far. If you like color stories like this and you're not totally against buying from the Kat Von D brand, then I would recommend it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I will talk to you in my next one.